What's up, everybody? It is Black Friday, 2023. Time is about 5:34 p.m. And I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be no commentary on this one. My voice is really scratchy. It's getting to that point where I don't have to mute the mic every 2-3 seconds because I'm clearing my throat. So I'm going to let this video play out. So I'm going to try to get to a few more of the videos. I was supposed to post them up so they'd be ready on Thanksgiving Day. Long story short, my PS5 was not in rest mode, and now I just have to go back up there and upload them. But they will be uploaded more than likely tomorrow afternoon. So we're going to get this one going. And without further ado, you guys enjoy the gameplay. Playing against the Carolina Panthers. Excuse me. No, we're not. We're playing against the Seattle Seahawks. They're slightly better overall than we are. So it's going to be a great game. They got, obviously, Bobby Wagner. So let's get into this game. Guys, enjoy it. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having fun going out and getting all the deals that you can possibly think of on Black Friday. But take care of yourself. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And also, a real huge shout out. 59 subs. I am one away from 60. I've already broken this second year's record, right? I need to get 25 per year. And you guys have blown it out of the water. So I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for the love, the comments. I got some comments over the weekend, or I guess over the week. A couple of people really giving me a shout out on there and saying, hey, I'm doing good overall. It's a great video. So thank you for that, man. In fact, I can probably do it. Let's see here. See if I can pop it up real quick, because I want to give this guy a shout out. Go to my videos, go to channels, go to blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, actually, hold up. It's under the... Where's my notifications? It was just a few days ago. If that, right? Oh, this is embarrassing if I can't find it. I got one from Hayden. He's a new sub from a day ago. So, Hayden, I appreciate you. He's like, can't wait for Thanksgiving, which is tomorrow. You're correct about that. Mr. Noob, that's the one right there. He's like, got to work on defense, but great win. Appreciate these, man. You guys are awesome. You're right. The defense, I have a trouble with, man. I mean, there's days where I ball out, and then there's some days I just suck. So definitely some. Whoops. We don't want that. Yep, I know. Okay, thank you. Back up. Don't want to talk about that. But it's going to be weird to be playing against the Seahawks. We occasionally do it with some teams. But anyways, defense is a huge thing for me, especially especially that last video I put up. Man, it was bad. Anyways, without further ado, enjoy the gameplay. Mr. Noob, Hayden, thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Like I said, we're one away from 60. See if we can hit that goal by the end of this weekend. Anyways, like I said before, take care of yourself. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get it.
As part of an 8-tackle game. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here the Panthers set to take over for the first time. And Charles will get a look at the much-heralded rookie Bryce Young, the first overall pick from April's draft.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Now the rookie third-round pick, it's Devon Achane. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Well, look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
Anytime a team goes on the road, there's always that little bit of fear that maybe they can be affected by the hometown crowd. But this is where game planning really came into play. They talked about it all week. Go in there, establish yourselves. Well, that run right there, that slows down the crowd and gives them a lot of confidence.
And Young's throw there incomplete. A look at the 2023 draft class for the Panthers. And we wondered for over a month what Carolina's strategy was trading up to select first overall. But we got our answer as they got Bryce Young, now the future for Carolina.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that they drafted Bryce Young because they figured he could handle the spotlight and being the face of the team. And they also made some great offseason moves at receiver. But added one more guy in the draft, Jonathan Mingo out of Ole Miss, for Young to throw to as a rookie, continuing to try and make strides to help their young quarterback.
Here comes third and about a foot. To throw, Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. Again, it's Young. That's caught by Mingo right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Young. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Now Young. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And that's going to be caught. How about that one? They faked the spike, and it winds up a touchdown. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So the Seahawks ready to take over on offense, and it is a first-time Pro Bowler who leads them out, Charles, in his 11th year now, Geno Smith.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
Now Geno on first down. Pass incomplete. You look at this Carolina defense. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, that is a confidence builder and a trust builder on both sides. And what I mean by that is coaching staff putting together a game plan, players executing it. Now both of them are in sync.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go, shh.
There is a hush indeed. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Seahawks very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Young will set to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Young now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Throwing, Young. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. The 3rd down coming up. Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Throw left side, pulled in by Mingo. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They run with the 2nd-year man. It's Kenneth Walker. There he goes, right side. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 54 yards on the ground. On 1st down, Smith. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. The Smith's throw into the hands of Lockett. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Here now a 3rd and 20. Geno now to throw. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Now, that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now, if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Fights off the defender. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. The Panthers at 2-0 here to begin the season. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up, 1st and goal. Young off the play fake. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ray McLeod with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying, you know.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, Achane. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Young to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Jonathan Mingo with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Geno. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot here. He's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half, Young. And he fires one incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in Detroit, where you see the final score there. Desmond Ridder, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, let's get over to Arizona to check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get up to the place they call Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin, to see what's happening with the Packers. And they were losers in that ball game to the visiting New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. Both these teams going through their final adjustments before heading back out of the locker room. Time for us to go back out to Lumen Field, where we rejoin Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here comes the Seahawks offensive unit. They'll have it first to begin the 3rd. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
action. It's Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Running left is Walker. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 78 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. Smith. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And 3rd and 8 now.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. From the right hash, and call it an even 50 yards. Myers' kick is good. The deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return, as he'll get this to about the 23. So here are the Panthers set to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
Young on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Now Achane on 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 4. It's Young off play action, rolling to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now here's Young. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Young steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 6. A run straight ahead with Achane.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 21. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Here is Young. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. 1st and 10, Young.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. To throw, Young. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll throw again. Young. He's got it for a Panther touchdown.
Terrace Marshall.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Panthers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now Geno on 1st down. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front and getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking them.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. Here's Smith. And that's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Seven yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They're looking at a third straight win here if they can hold on. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
67 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On play action, Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run, Achane. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
And Young's going to throw it here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage, because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle,
Alrighty. Let's make this pretty quick. Notable teams. Detroit, 1-2. Okay. Broncos, 0-3. Seahawks, they moved to 2-1. But the only undefeated teams that I am seeing right now are Titans, Patriots, Cowboys. I don't think they're ever going to have a losing. I mean, it doesn't matter what team I play. They're always number one. I don't fucking get it. Lay off the Cowboys' dick. That's all I got to say. Raiders are 3-0. Colts are 3-0. And then we are as well. So, Kansas City's 2-1. That's fine, right? San Francisco's 2-1, so they're tied the league. What's Arizona? 0-3. Yeesh. I think LA's 0-3 as well. Not looking pretty good. Passing leaders, we don't got anybody on there. Nobody on the rushing leaders. Nobody on receiving. But the only thing we got right now is Brian Burns is the #1 sack leader, which is good. And that's about it, I think. But anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Like I said, these videos are going to be pumping out. Sorry they weren't on up and ready for Thanksgiving. Some of them I just have to go back in, name them, and then re-download them, which could take an hour to an hour and a half. So tomorrow, for sure, you're going to get some videos. But I hope you guys enjoy. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, wait. No. Hold up. Hold up. We got to resign this guy. We got three players that we want to sign. Is he gonna go for it? Sweet. He's young. He doesn't want to sign, but you know what we're gonna do? Come on, buddy. Yep. See, you guys want to stay. You want to stay here, and then is that it? Oh yeah, here. LeBrian Ray. Who are you? Okay, I guess. Let's do that. Sweet. I think that's all we got to sign, right? Yep, okay. Got everybody else signed. All right. Now you guys can enjoy it. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.